Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose.
We're involved at every step, guiding you towards relief. Take the first step and dial 859-CALL-ASK or visit ask-law.com to schedule a free consultation.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the king of stream, William Moorfield. Nobody does high school football like PrepSpin does. The Mingy Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now.
All right, we are back here on the Ken's Auto Countdown to kickoff. We were about 19 minutes away, and we got a lot going on here this evening. We have homecoming.
I got them where you can hear them now.
We have homecoming going on. We got an opportunity for Lexington Catholic to maybe put up a better record, or a chance for Anderson County to really make a statement for themselves too. Like we mentioned, they're hurting. They're losing some. They've lost some players due to sickness, injury. It's kind of plagued them this season.
It has, but again, I'm sure this is Friday night football. This is high school football, guys. They're going to want to play. They're out here doing their best. They want to do some, and especially on defense. I mean, excuse me. Offensively, sometimes you get a little nervous. But defense, man, you're out there to hit people, to make tackles, and to play your technique and follow the coach's orders and That one's mine there. I got to get a little bigger truck to pull my camper, so I wouldn't mind having having that vehicle. One of the other things, though, you talk about Ken's Auto, you talk about Mingy Beef Jerky, you talk about Rafferty's and all these things. These places, they support high school sports.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the important thing to remember. We should support them, because they certainly just supports these kids that are playing football and other sports.
Absolutely, and they got a little something for everybody. They got that Jeep Rubicon there. I mean, not up my alley, but boy, I mean, somebody could do some damage with that.
Those first two trucks were definitely nice.
Oh yeah, they were.
And that X-150, that Infinity, that was beautiful.
I mean, just. Again, if you're in Paris or you want to make a little drive, you're looking for a car, make sure you head up to Ken's Autos. They're a big supporter of Prep Spin and in high school sports in the area. Look at that Hummer.
Oh, my goodness. Where'd they get all these beautiful cars?
Yeah, that one's nice. That one's too nice for me.
Is that too much?
That's a little too nice for me. Boy, I tell you what.
We got to ask William. William, did you enjoy checking these cars out?
I did, man. I did. I went over there.
So that's Ken's Autos. Make sure you go check them out. We appreciate all of their support of Prep Spin and high school sports. I'll tell you what, let's take one more break, and then when we come back, we'll hit the starting lineups for tonight's contest. We are 13 minutes away from kickoff. You are watching the Ken's Autos Countdown to Kickoff here on Prep Spin.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
All right, we are back on the Ken's Autos Countdown to Kickoff. We are less than 11 minutes away from tonight's contest, and it is time for starting lineups. Let's go ahead and get our lineups, and let's see what we're working with.
All right, let's start off with Lexington Catholic's offense. At quarterback, Jack Goman, 6'2", 160 pounds, senior, doing a great job this year. At fullback, running back, all back, super back, Walker Hall, 5'11", 195-pound junior. Jack Mundy at one of the other halfbacks, 6'1", 185-pound senior. At the wide receiver or the tight end, although wide receivers in this offense are spread out quite a bit, Tanner Pedroshi, 6'1", 190 sophomore. Corbin Perry at the X receiver, 5'11", 182 sophomore. At the Z receiver, which normally is a flanker off the line of scrimmage, and the slot back, Blake Busen, 6 foot, 170 senior. Joe Schlarman takes over the center position at 6 foot, 240. At left guard, Harrison Romero, 5'10", 200-pound senior. At left tackle, Jake Nash, 6'2", 237-pound senior. At right guard, Elliot Movero, 6'2", 245-pound senior. And at right tackle, one of the tough guys, Quentin Duffy, 6 foot, 290 senior. Let's take a look. Since we looked at the Lexington offense, let's look at the defense for Anderson County. They have a 3-man front, of course. Tyler Hyland is 6'1", 255-pound senior. Caden Nelson is the nose guard, and a big nose guard he is, 6'1", 275. And at the defensive end position, on the right side, Randy Branscombe, 6 foot, 260-pound junior. At linebacker, Austin Meacham, 5'10", 210 senior. Isaac Black at the middle linebacker is 5'7", 170-pound sophomore. Trevor McGowan is 6 foot, 280-pound linebacker.
That's Ubel, Coach, Ubel.
And Hudson Ubel, 5'10", senior at the other linebacker. I think we're waiting for the national anthem here. You guys tell me when it starts, because I'm not going to talk over a national anthem in my life ever. Cornerback, Josiah Williams, 5'10", 165-pound senior. Evan Peters, 5'10", 175-pound senior at full free safety. Strong safety, Caleb Robinson, 6 foot junior. And Logan Chapman at the other cornerback, 5'9", senior.
Yeah, he's already been down there. Yeah. I had it held.
You're okay right now.
Is he not back
Okay.
there yet?
All right, let's do the Lexington Catholic defense while we got a minute. At nose guard, Quentin Duffy, 6 foot, 286-pound senior. Robert Hall takes over at the defensive end at 5'7", 185. He's a junior. And Elliot Movaro, 6'2", 245 as a senior.
I think Cannon Mackley starts out there now, Coach.
Cannon Mackley is really coming along. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, the good, Cannon Mackley. And what's his size, Gary?
6'1", 200-pound sophomore.
Nice. I love these sophomores in there. Spencer Bennington at the linebacker at 6 foot, 160 junior. Jack Monday, one of the leading tacklers, probably in the area. At middle linebacker, 6'1", 185-pound senior. Patrick Davis, the other linebacker, 5'11", 190-pound senior. The other linebacker, Harrison Romero, 5'10", 230, a senior. And at the cornerback positions, it's Eric Pierre-Louis, 5'8", 145, junior. Blake Busen, 6 foot, 170, senior. And Sam Clemens at the safety, 5'9", 140-pound sophomore.
All right, we are about less than 7 minutes away. We are waiting the national anthem, and once they start that, we will let that anthem go.
All right, let's try to
There you go.
try to jump in and do the Anderson County offense while we're at it. All right?
Go for it.
Quarterback, C.J. Lips, 5'10", 185-pound sophomore. At fullback, Tyler Hyland is 6'1", 255. Wide receiver, Caleb Robinson, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. At the other wide receiver, Logan Chapman, 5'9", 150-pound senior. At the other running back position, we have Josiah Wilson, 5'10", 165-pound senior. Then we go with the offensive line. Let's go center, Huntley Chilton, 5'10", 275-pound senior. Josh Brooks at the guard, 5'9", 245 junior. Reed Guerin, 262, Garian, I think, 6'2", 245-pound sophomore. At Brady Trent is the other guard, 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. Donovan Evan, 6'4", 260-pound senior. Richmond Boggs, 5'10", 205 senior at the tight end position. And it looks to me like they're a pretty darn big team, too.
Yeah, and the fullback gets there and blocks. That's Tyler Hyland, 6 foot, 255-pound senior. You know what he's going to be in there for, Coach?
Yeah, he is. He's going to be in there to isolate on those linebackers and blow them ahead.
There's your stats, Coach, right there.
Yeah, like I can see that.
All right, well, we are getting set for the national anthem. While that happens, we will step out here, and we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff.
Bring it closer.
This is the Ken's Auto Countdown to Kickoff Show.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
We're so glad to have you with us this morning.
Emergency leaders are urging
All right, we are back on the Ken's Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. We are less than 3 minutes away, and we are getting ready for some football action here at Lexington Catholic High School as the 6-2 Lexington Catholic Knights take on the 2-6 Anderson County Bearcats. Both teams with a mission, and guess what? I am going to turn it over to the man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Ball and Coach Mike Meehan on the call for tonight's game.
Thank you very much, Aaron. We appreciate it. Anderson County comes in, Coach. A lot of banged-up guys, but they're coming in, and it's Friday night. It's a good fall night, so they're ready to take on the Knights.
Yeah, good night for football, and again, it should be an interesting matchup. We'll see. Anderson County do have some people that can play. Hopefully that their running back, Gary, is healthy and ready to go. Quarterback situation, too. But I'll tell you what, Lexington Catholic has really out to prove themselves now. After that big loss to Lexington Christian, I think they've really settled into their offense and defense and played pretty well in the last few weeks, and I think they're ready to go.
If you look at RPI, Coach, they're number 2 behind Boyle County in RPI. Lexington Christian, number 1 in RPI in the whole state.
And one of the things that I always like to ask you, Gary, because I really value your opinion on this, if you look at Catholic's division, who out there can challenge them in the playoffs?
Catholic?
Yeah.
Boyle County, Johnson Central, just to name a few.
That's the one I really wanted to hear you say, Johnson Central. What a job they've done over there with that program.
They really have. They lost their coach to a sudden COVID death, and Jim Matney, and now they're back. They're playing good, Coach. I think they're playing for the memory of Coach Matney.
I think they are too, and I'm sure that Coach Matney, as good a coach as he is or was, that he allowed his assistant coaches to step up and take over the program. I'm sure they're doing a really good job. But again, Lexington Catholic, tough loss against Lexington Christian, outgunned everywhere. But honestly, pretty good job last week, and I think they're really ready to go.
There's Austin Beecham. He'll tee it up and kick it off for the Bearcats of Anderson County. Whatever you say Bearcats, you think of UC, don't you?
You do. Have you ever seen a Bearcat?
Yes.
I have. I've seen, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
I saw one right next to the Yeti, actually, up there.
So Meacham set to get it underway, and high school football at Joseph K. Fort Stadium is about ready to begin here at Lexington Catholic High School.
I like those uniforms, all white with the red.
Here's the kick, and it goes to the 20-yard line. It bounces, and it can be picked up and hit hard and knocked backwards. And I tell you, that's going to be Clements, and he's going to lose a couple yards on that return.
Yeah, Meacham made the tackle for Anderson County. It's a pretty good job of coverage.
Yep, Sam
Absolutely.
Clemens. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Catholic, and they're going to mark it at the, let's see where they mark it at, the 21-yard line.
Just about.
Jack Goldman comes out of the shotgun out of the pistol. He's got a Walker Hall to his left, twins to the right side, and he sends motion to the other side. Mundy fakes now. Goldman looking downfield, throws it deep, and it's going to be caught and down to the Busen, down to the 20. Well, we have to see the cameraman lost the yardage for us, but
got a little replay going on here. All right. Nice throw. He kind of had to go over his back, like a back shoulder throw.
down
Pretty
to 37.
good job,
And I saw 21 making the
Logan-
stop, Logan Chapman.
Yeah, Logan Chapman on the tackle.
And there goes Walker Hall to the right side, and he's going to take it in for the quick score. Walker Hall, 37-yard TD run.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they?
Took 2 plays.
2 big plays at that.
Just lined up quick and ran the play. Of course, they don't huddle, so they can signal the play in.
Max DeGraff will come in for the extra point.
One of the better kickers in the state.
Bennington is the holder. 6 and that took 30 seconds to score, Coach.
Taking their time to get the kick away.
Out of the hold of Bennington. Waiting for the snap. DeGraff puts it up, and he puts it through the upright. 7-0, 11.5 to go here. Mingy beat Jerky. High School, we're going to see that. Let's look at that play again. That quick run by Walker Hall.
You know, this is where they line up very quickly. Back that camera up.
There it was, right around the outside there.
I got you a better angle. They hit the wrong one. There you go. This is where they lined up so quick.
They did. This is a really good look here. We'll see what they're doing.
71 just got back for Anderson, didn't he? The
Trips on the right side. Just flipped it outside. Good block coming back. Good block downfield also by Hunter Foster. Nice
There you
block
go.
by Foster.
So there it was.
Great line, great blocks by the entire line there for Lexington Catholic and just opening the field up.
Nice blocks downfield by the receivers too. So yeah, really good job. Wow, Walker Hall starting off pretty good for.
I tell you,
at his
as,
statistics.
Aaron Rose told us in the pregame, 201 yards, 5 touchdowns last week. He started 37 yards and a touchdown this week, first carry. DeGraff is into it. Here's the kick, and it's going to be back into the end zone, touchback out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of those in this with this guy.
A whole lot.
And we were mentioning, 2 big plays. One of those big plays, that was a catch by Blake Busson for 43 yards. So,
Busen.
Wow, Busen. Yeah, sorry about that. So Blake Busen and Walker Hall, the 2 targets already.
All right, let's see what kind of defense we can play here now.
So Anderson County breaks huddle. They come out, and they've got in the backfield. And the quarterback is going to be C.J. Lips. You can imagine what his name really is. It's Charles.
Charles
Lips is the quarterback.
Kind of a full house look out here. Two running backs, and they're crowded to the quarterback up there.
Tyler Island is in there. You see 43. He's in there to block. And Josiah Wilson is to the right of Lips. Waiting for the snap. They snap it now to Lips. He rolls right, 25, knocked out just short of the 25-yard line.
Turned that corner pretty well, but the pursuit got him. Pretty good job by Lexington Catholic. Grant Gambrell coming in on the tackle for 1.
Picked up about 4 yards.
Yeah.
2nd down and 6 for Anderson County. The Bearcats. Catholic jumped out on a run by Hall of 37 yards.
This is that's one of the first time this year we saw a team huddle. Teams anymore just spread, don't huddle at all.
Lips, and they're going to move around, and what's the call here?
They shifted to an unbalanced line. Did Catholic move?
I believe they did. It looks like they moved up. Yeah, 2nd and 1 now.
Yeah, Catholic moved when they started the shifting, Coach.
They did that little shift to an unbalanced line, and I wasn't waiting to see how these high school teams adjust to unbalanced line looks. So maybe they'll do that for sure a couple times, and we'll see how they adjust.
Trevor McCowan's come in tight in the right side, and Boggs is to the left side.
That's unbalanced.
Fumble, and let's see, they dive back on it. Catholic says they got the ball, and let's see what the officials say at the 30-yard line. Catholic's got the ball.
That snap looked like it just went to his knees there. No, he just didn't get a hand on it.
Yeah,
Running back jumped up.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's loose in that pile up. I don't know who ended up getting it. But that's an error. These turnovers, they'll really hurt you.
Into this quick offense we go with Lexington Catholic once again.
Yep. And Goldman.
Same play the other side.
Left side and out of bounds at 25. And Coach 34 for Catholic.
Yeah, 34 for Catholic. Got a little different running back in there. That's Max Mooring, the 5'6", 139-pound sophomore.
Mooring. His dad came in and talked to us before the game tonight.
He said he was hoping he'd see him act a little bit. So
he's in the third play of the game.
Yeah, good for him.
7-0. Mooring in at running back. Wideouts both sides for the Knights. Goldman passes out the right side, and Petrosi, 20, 15, knocked down to the 12.
Got the 12-yard line.
12-yard line. He's down at the 12. Again, another little pitch on the outside. Did a good job of running through a tackle. And number 4 for Hudson Ubo made the tackle.
Good yardage after the catch there.
The yak, they call it. Give to Mooring. He runs to the 5, and touchdown Mooring. 11-yard TD run. Hall has one, now Mooring has one.
Yeah, that was a nice run. He kept his body low, drove his knees really well. Nice hold, though. Offensive line for Lexington. Oh, cleaned the house in there. Nice job. Really good job of blocking by Harrison Romero and company. Nice job. Let's take a look at that block. See, they're all down blocking, Gary, and they kick out and just leave the big hole in there.
Zerguns backs to Graf.
Nothing fancy there, guys. That was just power blocking.
Bennington to hold. De Graaf. The kick, and it's up, and De Graaf nails it through. 14-0. It's only taken about a minute and 13 seconds to score 14 points, Coach.
Yeah, this is not a good start for Anderson County. I know they're lacking some players, but they're fighters, so they're just going to hang in there.
Lexington Catholic, 3 total runs so far, 50 yards, 2 TDs on the ground. Mooring and Hall both getting some good touches there.
And Goldman 2 for 2, 43 yards.
Yeah, I like watching Goldman. He's a heck of a quarterback, and we've seen him develop in over the last couple of years. Following Bo Allen, the superstar that's at UK, but I like his footwork. We'll try to comment on that. If he gets into a little bit more of a passing game, we'll comment a little bit on his footwork and his quarterback skills.
14-0 here in the first quarter. Lexington Catholic on top of Anderson County. 10:47 to go in the first quarter. It's only taken a minute 13 to score 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's not even a trip to the concession stand. So
there's Max DeGraff, as you said, Coach, one of the top kickers in the area. DeGraff into it, and it's going to be, let's see if it's another touchback, and it will be a touchback in the end zone.
Well, McGrath can play some football. He's not just a kicker. We've seen him do some other things on
He's
the
thrown a
field,
touchdown this year. He's caught a touchdown, and kid's very talented.
Yes, he is.
Becoming a utility player, if you will.
Yeah, a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, that's right.
He can do it. All right, Lexington Catholic again in their they like to run a little 4-4 sometimes. Take a look and see if they make any adjustments, how they're playing their defense.
Let's see if Anderson County on the offense, if quarterback C.J. Lips can get it going. We might see Eli Castle in the second half. Lips.
Shift again.
They shift again, and I think the Knights moved.
Again, that shift really getting them there. Watch the ball, guys. That's all you got to do is watch the ball. I'm sure defensive coach over there just pulling his hair out. You got to just watch the football. Can't play without it. Got to wait for it to move.
Highland, a big fullback in there. He's very noticeable because he's the biggest guy in that backfield. And the quarterback Lips. Now they move again around the Lips. Gets back inside and running hard with it. It's Chapman up to the 30-yard line. He got the first down.
Yeah, he did. Actually, that was a pretty good job. They actually ran that unbalanced line to the right, pulled the backside, or would be the strong side guard, to kick out on the other side, and then ran back into the weak side. Really nice job.
Logan Chapman, a 5'9", 150 senior there. You see him, number 21 for Anderson County.
Yeah, nice looking kids.
Josiah Wilson is the running back there with C.J. Lips. 10 minutes, 14 to go in the first quarter. Snap comes back, and running with it is Lips, and he's going to be not Cannon Mackley got him and said, "You're going nowhere."
Yeah, Cannon Mackley did a nice job. We
There's
got a penalty.
There's a flag.
Yeah, penalty on the play. It was thrown late. It might be a face mask or something.
That was a good pursuit, though.
Sure was. Cannon Mackley's very aggressive. There you see number 59 for the Knights. Got the 4-man front.
We got a hold, maybe?
It was on Anderson, yep.
He went like this, Coach. Stood up and hit his arms like this.
Yeah, that's a
sideline warning.
That's a sideline warning, but that's not a penalty, so they didn't move the ball back.
Second down and 12 for Anderson County.
A sideline warning is if they're crowding the field, getting in the referee's way, but not interfering with the official.
Comes back to Lips around the left side, and a fumble, and one of the big linemen jumped on it there.
Yeah, he did. All over it, too. Again, having a little trouble holding on to the football tonight.
Josh Brooks was there all over it. He jumped on the ball. It kind of reminds you of Eli Cox's fumble recovery for a touchdown for UK, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Second down and 10.
Those big linemen like to get, even though it's a fumble, they like to be the one to get the ball. You know, they're the hero right there.
They got Schlarman in there now on defense at one of the tackle spots. Big 65.
Yeah, he's not played much defense.
Quarterback, and that's going to be the running back of Wilson. Takes it up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it was just
and coming over there was Eric Pierre-Louis.
Yeah, I think Blake Foster was part of that too. But Pierre-Louis, we've watched him too. He's quick and does a really good job of reading coverages and playing his position. Good technique player.
It's the first time we get the chance to see the Anderson County punting unit today.
That's Robinson. Robinson is the punter. Snap back to him. Robinson punts it away. And taken by Clements to the midfield. Clements to the 40, 30, coming down the far sideline to the 15-yard line. Finally shoved out of bounds there at the 15 by Peters.
Yeah, Peters saved that one. He chased him a long way, too. That was really good effort by Peters. I love the way Clements runs these punts. Just accelerates. There's no slowing down at all. Really nice jobs.
You know, his approach on catching it, too. You know, he's coming up and catching it on the run. Yeah. And, you know, I think that's just giving you momentum right off the bat there.
So Catholic comes to work at the 15, first down and 10. Goldman gives to Walker Hall, down to the 13-yard line, driven backwards. And the first one to greeting there in the Hall coach was number 7.
Yeah, number 7 was there to greet him, but Hudson Ubel was in there to make the tackle too. I do not have a number 7 on my roster, so Again, if that number 7, if you know who number 7 is.
Going passes to Mundy and touchdown.
Yeah, nice little pass.
Jack going right over the middle. Jack Mundy on a Friday night.
Monday
touchdown.
On a Friday. Nice job. But yeah, Goldman with that quick little release. Watch the release of the pass here. Little bit of play action. Look, bam. Grip and rip. Nice pass.
Good vision. Good vision.
There's another look at it. Little play action look. Hold the linebacker. If you watch, the linebacker, number 7 for Anderson County, stepped to the left, and when he did, he threw the ball right behind him.
And they got to 2 to Mundy. Bennington reared up from his holding position and threw it. It's 22 to nothing. 7:46 to go in the first quarter here. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week at Lexington Catholic High School.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Max DeGraff getting ready to kick. He's been a busy guy tonight, Coach.
Busy guy. In fact, we heard that he'd probably have a lot of kickoffs today.
Kicks it to the near side, and it's going to go back in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, that's his standard motive operandi is to kick the ball in the end zone every time. So, pretty good. So this is going to get away from Anderson County very quickly if they can't get some sort of a drive going. It looks to me like they're not even attempting to throw the football. Maybe that's where they're short. I don't know where their injuries are, Gary.
Yeah, well, the coach said that in the second half he played Eli Castle, the throwing quarterback.
Oh, okay. Castle is?
Number 16.
16. Okay, we'll look for Eli Castle.
They're sticking to the ground game.
They do have Isaiah Fitzpatrick in there, the leading rusher. Good season so far.
Yeah.
Gives it to Lips, and he takes it to the 21-yard line, knocked backwards by host of Knights.
Yeah, who came? I couldn't tell. 2 or 3 people in on that tackle.
13.
Bennington.
Bennington again. All right.
Good size kid.
Yeah, lanky, good, strong, young man. Nice defense. They have a really good defense. Again, 79 in there, the big nose guard that they use off guard sometimes, which is Duffy.
Let's see if they go to Fitzpatrick. The coach told me it was a game time decision. He's in there right now, waiting for the snap. Rolling to the right, Fitzpatrick, and he's hemmed in, breaks a tackle, but hit hard and knocked down. Nice play turned in by Lexington Catholic.
79.
That
What
was
a hit.
Quentin Duffy.
Yeah, Quentin Duffy with a big hit. Blake Foster in on the tackle also.
He was a wall. He ran into a wall there.
But I tell you what, Quentin, get your right size jersey.
I know that's a little. We could.
Here you go. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, I know, Gary.
You just stood him up.
I thought a full moon was the other night.
3rd and 12 for the Bearcats. 6 minutes, 15 seconds in the first quarter. Catholic up 22 to nothing. Snap goes, and that's going to be Lips, and it's going to be a flag down as he takes it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Lips, the ball carrier for the
Yeah, that was there was a mistake right from the beginning on that. It looked like also Jack Mundy was in the bottom of that. Chop block.
Wow.
Okay, a chop block's called against Lexington Catholic. Now, a chop block, in case people don't know,
against
Anderson, excuse me, is when one player has a defender occupied waist up, and another player comes and takes the legs out of the same player. You can double team block, but the double teams are above the waist. If one's high and one's low, that causes a lot of injuries. So that's become a really major penalty in all three, high school, college, and pro.
So that's going to force another punt by Anderson County.
So that's a loss of a down too, with chop block. Or
I don't think so. No.
Okay, I did not pay attention to the downs there. That's my fault. Sorry.
Yep. Robinson comes in to punt. Got to watch Clements here. He's fast.
Yeah, well, you got to watch the blocking of the punt too. If they come quick on the outside here.
High snap. Just got the punt off. And it comes back to Clements, fumbles it. He picks it back up. Clements running right side and breaks the tackle. Is at 50, 40, 30. Running down the far side, breaks the tackle and ran out of bounds.
Number 8,
at the 17. And the punter got him, Ben, as the
we got a flag too.
Yeah,
Robinson got him.
Yeah, I think it was roughing it could have been roughing the punter or running into the punter. Let's see. Explaining it to Lexington Catholic. A little discussion going on. Close-up view with the camera.
You know, the Knights have scored every which way. They got Mooring, a backup running back. They got Walker Hall, the starting running back. And they got Jack Mundy with the pass over the middle. They're doing it all varieties.
Yeah, they're loaded here. Actually, and one of the things that we've seen this year, especially early, Gary, you had a game early that I didn't do where there were so many penalties. That really slows the game way down. All right, let's see if it's running into the kicker.
Here we go. Or so we thought.
I don't know.
We'll get it. We're just going to keep the camera on him. Yeah.
It shouldn't take this long.
Maybe we're going to read his lips.
Oh, man.
Get your priorities. That's right. First down.
Yeah.
So they held probably on the punt return.
Yeah, they must have held on the punt return. Running into the kicker would have not given them a first down. Roughing the kicker would have. Running into the kicker didn't.
You got to uncipher all these penalties, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Was running into the kicker, is that something that was introduced later on?
Actually, yeah, pretty much it is. But that's just like if somebody rolls and bumps the kicker.
Right.
Mooring's in at running back to the left side of Jack Goldman. And in motion comes Busen. They get Busen on a sweep down the left side to 45, 40, and he's going to be knocked down by Chapman at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Logan Chapman, the senior, nice job of locking in on that tackle, getting those legs.
Pick
really
up a 9. 2nd and 1, guys. Pick up 9 yards.
And they're in a hurry.
Already lined up. You also had a good block there by Mooring.
Pitch now to Mooring. Mooring around the right side, and he breaks a tackle, but he's going to go down. And I'll tell you, who had him in the backfield?
Number 7 again. I don't have a number 7.
I don't have a 7.
So I don't know who number that is. But if you're an Anderson County person watching this, if you could get a hold of us at prepspin.com, put a message into William or one of us.
Or tweet us at PrepSpin.
Yeah, tweet us at PrepSpin. Let us know who number 7 is.
Yeah, I'm looking at all my rosters. I got a bunch of them. I don't see him, Coach.
No. Somebody changed jerseys with somebody, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Lexington Catholic on 4th down. Of course, they're going to go for it inside around the 40-yard line.
And they got Walker Hall back in there, running back. Goman, waiting for the snap. Gets Walker Hall. It dances down to the 31, first down. He was stopped there immediately, and that was big number 64 making the hit and stop there for Anderson County. Coach, 64.
Donovan Even, you're right about him being big. Donovan Even is 6'4", 260. So another big dude. Yep, they're going right away, not wasting any time.
There is Walker Hall breaking tackles and dancing down to the 28-yard line.
Number 8 on the tackle, Evan Peters again. Makes an awful lot of tackles for this team.
Hall just avoiding those tackles there, just doing a great job getting that second chance yardage.
Might be able to get number 7 off Kenny Bourne's because he tells you he's participating. 2nd down and 2. Goman looks to pass. Trouble, rolls right, and he got the first down and steps out at the 23-yard line. Chased there by Mitchell.
Now, number 8 for Anderson County, Evan Peters, is going to be my UFO for Anderson County. And he's overcome a lot. If you can watch him, he has one arm and is just doing a super job in this game from that safety position. Special kid, special player.
Goman passes and caught, and down that is going to be, let's see who that is. That is Hunter Foster.
Hunter Foster tackled by Evans, and just another really quick throw by Goman. Nice release. Steps up in the pocket, good feet.
1st and goal for the Knights. And Monday is slot to the left and a wide out to the left side. Busen, Foster, and Pedroshi. Get to Walker Hall into the line to 5, cuts it and up in it at the 5-yard line. And I tell you, got in there and got him. Coach was Ubel.
Yeah.
Hudson Ubel.
Ubel came in there made a nice tackle. Pretty good defensive players, actually. Aggressive to the ball. 64 in there also. Donovan Even again.
Nice have Busen in the give down the right side, and Hunter Foster dropped to the 10.
Yeah, good tackle by number 51, Malachi Zeller on that play. Interestingly, they Lexington Catholic, the Knights pulled one out of the playbook that Anderson County was running with a little bit overload, unbalanced to one side, with the backside caught up to him too quickly on that tackle.
We got a score update. LCA 7, Danville 7.
Gomez sends Busen in motion. Fakes inside, rolling left, roll out option, throws it, and it's a high pass, and it's picked off in the end zone, brought out to the 3-yard line. Intercepted, picked off by Caleb Robinson.
Yeah, Caleb would have been better off staying in the end zone on that and getting the ball in the 20.
Yeah, he cost him 17 yards.
But that's all right. I mean,
They got the possession and a huge opportunity here for Anderson to capitalize on this.
Yeah, see, that was 3rd down. And so, he had to at least, he just tried to do what he was trained to do, and that's run the ball back. You see a lot of pick sixes in high school football,
So an opportunity for the Bearcats to get on the board here at almost to the end of the first already.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to be backed up like this, Aaron, though.
It is. Oh, absolutely. You would know best. being in these situations before.
Quarterback.
Nice job.
That's going to be Fitzpatrick up to the 10-yard, 11, as he's up in there by Clements.
I like this Isaiah Fitzpatrick, 5'9", 175 pound, another senior leader on this football team. Good job. When you pointed out before, Gary, big Tyler Highland in there. the big 255-pound fullback to lead you up in the hole.
So as a coach having a run like that, I bet you'll be breathing easier right about now. Just a little bit.
So is the punter.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
If I was a punter on the sideline, I'd just go, whew, go back and get a drink of water. You don't like punting with your heels on the back of the end zone.
And the handoff, and that's direct snap and running hard. I believe that's Fitzpatrick again.
It was Fitzpatrick, and on the tackle was Foster, I think, from behind.
Fitzpatrick fighting for those yards.
Yeah, Clement's in there too, Coach, on the tackle. That's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. First quarter comes to a close. Lexington Catholic 22, Anderson County nothing. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week at Lexington Catholic.
Homecoming court, please make your way to the baseball field. Thank you. Special hello to Joe McCowan out there. Joe, good to have you here in the stands.
Second quarter starting here at Lexington Catholic. Anderson County has the ball. Direct snap to Lips, and he's going to be collared and knocked down. Good play by Catholic.
Yeah, it looked like number 74 for Catholic. Big man, number 74 is Minyard.
Steve differed with these. He mentioned another name.
Yeah. Well,
76 maybe.
Maybe 76, but 74 was on the bottom of the pile, I'll tell you
That's
that.
on Vero.
Yeah, Movero's. One of those big dudes.
Second down, 7 yards for a first for the ground to gain. 11:19 to go in the first half. 22-0 Catholic. Waiting for the snap. Fitzpatrick running hard up in the middle, and he's got the first down. 33-yard line. It's Isaiah Fitzpatrick. He's the real deal.
He's the real deal. Clements made the tackle, but not until he made a good run to get the first down. This is an interesting offensive look for them. They're crowding the line. The linemen are almost foot to foot. The backs are up close, and so they're trying to break those quick hitters in there. They can get on their block there. They don't have to hold their block very long when they do this.
Fitzpatrick was almost gone. He had those last 2 tackles to break, and he would have been gone.
That was a direct snap to him.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Lips in the backfield with the big guy, Highland, 255-pounder. And it goes to Lips. He gets up to the 35.
Yeah, again, the way they're crowding the line of scrimmage, if they can just break that line of scrimmage. Now, Catholic, because they're doing this, they've walked everybody up. They've got their corners up. They've got their safety up. And if they do decide to throw, they could get one over the top pretty quickly.
You're almost in an ideal opportunity for that at this point.
Well, they're good-looking helmets by Anderson County.
Yeah, an interesting look on the back of them, yeah.
35-yard line. Direct snap to Fitzpatrick, up to the 37, knocked backwards. Boy, he was hit hard.
He was met.
Yeah, really nice job coming up here with the hit. One of the secondary. See what I'm saying? You guys, we've never seen this. I don't think I've ever seen it, at least not in a lot of years. We have 22 people within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage on both sides.
What would a pass do?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's walked up. Take a look. Count them. You have 22 people. There's no wideouts.
They're all there.
There's no secondary back.
Direct snap to Fitzpatrick. He runs at the 42-yard line and knocked down right there. And 54, he got
close.
a shotty. 54 is going to get up very slowly, and I think he might have injured his leg a little bit.
Twisted his leg a little bit, yeah. And
that was enough for the first, too.
Yeah. Harrison Romero was on the bottom of that, too. Oh, they're bringing some fresh big boys in now. Take a look at this. They said, the heck with this. We're bringing some big boys in there. You're gonna try to run up, power run us like that, then that's fine.
Well, Cannon Mackley look like he's been in the weight room, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Look at his arms. Those are big guys. Yeah, I like this look on defense. They've decided that Anderson County's going to settle with driving the football. If they can, drive the field, take as much clock as they can. And they're loading it up in there.
8:30 to go in the first half. Timeout on the field with 8:31 to go, and I believe Anderson County called the timeout.
Look at the stats there, Aaron. What did we see there with the running back for Anderson County?
So far for Anderson County, Fitzpatrick has been he's taken 6 attempts at 28 yards. He's averaging 4.7. His long is 11. Lips has gotten a little bit in there too. 6 attempts, 13 yards. His long was 4. So really, Fitzpatrick might be the way to go right now. Now, in comparison, when you're looking at Lexington Catholic, Walker Hall 5 attempts, 52 yards, averaging 10.4 yards a carry right now, with a long of 36 and a touchdown. So, it's going to be one of those things where they're probably going to be relying on Fitzpatrick a little bit. But personally, I mean, I would say right now might be the time to maybe open it up a little bit and see if they could put something over the middle.
Well, we don't know what they have and what they've worked on, what they've practiced. But Scott County's famous for that. They'll run at you 10, 12, 15 times in a row, bring your secondary up, and once your secondary comes up, then they throw over top of you. They may throw twice a game, but both times they may be touchdowns or close to it.
Well, when we had Bourbon and Harrison County was running it heavy early, and then later on, bam, they start opening it up.
Moving around as Anderson does, and Fitzpatrick direct snap, and he's going to go to the 43-yard line, pick up of a yard.
This is like the old-fashioned single wing look is what it is. It's just the old-fashioned single wing look is what they're doing. They pulled that out of the playbook. They feel like maybe they're overmatched, and they want to just try to power the football with their pretty big offensive line.
Kenny Mackley, you helped out on that play.
Now, he's really come along, Gary. I'll tell you what. I would give him – I don't know. He seems to me to be the best improved defensive player.
Most improved player?
Oh, my, yeah.
Only a sophomore. Anderson County, 2nd and 9. They snap it to Fitzpatrick. He's rolling right, looking to throw, and instead he runs downfield, knocked out of bounds. Jack Mundy got over there and knocked him out.
Yep.
Good pursuit there.
Yeah, Mundy used the sideline, too. The sideline's that 12th defender, and he used that side.
Well, that may be why they're not passing. Fitzpatrick wanted to pass. Nobody was open.
Nobody was open. I mean, I don't know. They just tried to roll out. He had a choice of run or throw.
he was a game-time decision. Obviously, they factored in that decision said we need to play him.
Yeah.
Third down, 43-yard line. Direct snap. Fitzpatrick is back inside and running hard and knocked down right there. And that was Cannon Macklin. Who else got him there, Coach?
Yeah, Calvin Klein for Lexington Catholic. A nice play on that. That was a counter trap, and Klein just jumped through the line, the block to make the tackle. Nice job by him.
So it brings up a punting situation for Anderson County. Ben Robinson, and whether they're going to bring him in the game, I guess it's going to go for it.
Fourth down, crowd, let's get loud.
Yep, they're going to go
They're
for
going.
it.
All right.
Fourth down and 9 at the 43.
Again, shifted unbalanced line to the right.
Oh.
Jumping there by Klein.
Coaches, I tell you what, Coach Nigel Smith over there probably going, guys, come on. They've done it every play.
Yep.
There's no reason to fall for that.
Caught.
Oh, absolutely.
What, does that change the play, Coach?
Well, I don't even know if they had a play. It might have been just a play to make them jump off sides, get a little closer.
They have another play like that?
They might try again. Or center it without the shift this time.
Oh, there they go again.
There's the shift. Unbalanced left this time.
Got him again.
Catholic jumped off again.
Got him again.
Okay.
And that's a first down.
All right. Here's where, as a coach, I call timeout. And I do like this. Stay there on the field. Don't come to me. I'm coming to you. And by the time I get there, I'm going to try to cool down before I get up to you. Because you can't do this. This is a reflection on me, on your coaches, and on the program when you do that. You're a much better coach than that.
At the 47-yard line of the Knights, the Bearcats in the white uniforms in red, Lexington Catholic in the home blue and the white. Give to Fitzpatrick down to the 45, knocked down, pick up a 2 yards.
It's so tight in there, Gary. It's hard to see who's making these tackles.
That's five penalties so far on Lexington Catholic for 30 yards so far.
Gary, if I can't see who's making the tackle, I'm just going to automatically say Monday, because it seems like he's on it every play.
I saw Cannon Mackley in there getting off the pile. Yeah, Cannon Mackley have an outstanding game tonight. Second down and 8 for the Bearcats at the 45 of Catholic. 4:35 to go in the first half. Lexington Catholic leads 22-0.
This will be interesting to see. I don't think Lexington Catholic's had the ball much in the second quarter. Now we have another timeout.
Timeout called by Anderson County.
To be honest, I think here in the second, possession's been pretty much all Anderson.
Yeah, when you make a first down, 2 5-yard penalties without running a play, that's to your advantage, obviously. And I think here we go. I think the coach is going, look, guys. It's Coach Smith. He's going, listen, guys, we just can't do this stuff. We're better than this. We are broadcasting today, by the way, from the Whitaker Bank mobile studios here on the campus of Lexington Catholic. William Warfield, the producer, back in the back doing all the heavy lifting. Aaron Rose, Gary Ball, and me, Mike Meehan, and of course these cameramen who are, as we speak, being trained.
Or camera ladies.
Camera people who are just doing an excellent job. College students for the most part.
Boy, they got to be cold. So props to them for being out on top of that tower. That's where they're at.
Yeah, we're in this nice warm trailer. Second down and 8. Fitzpatrick takes a direct snap and he takes it down to the 43, knocks back. Cannon Mackley got him.
Calling that name a lot tonight. He's in the middle of everything, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And Bennington on the bottom also of that pile.
I just sent Curtis a message that
Huddle,
said
huddle.
eating here is fantastic.
Are you gloating? Is that what you're doing, William?
Third down and about 6. Lips takes the snap, rolls to the left, got a little bit, and he is upending. Nice play by Clements, who shows that speed. Might have been shaken up a little bit with his left shoulder.
Yeah, he hit with his left shoulder. He hit square hit with his left shoulder. Actually pushed off the ground with his hands like he was okay. Probably should take a look at that. Maybe get some ice on it real quick.
And Fitzpatrick kind of led the way there with a nice little block.
It's 4th down now again, and they've there's 3 minutes and 15 seconds counting down in the second quarter, and honestly, it's been pretty much all Anderson County in the second quarter.
Nobody has scored in this second quarter.
No. After that interception at the end of the first, and nothing.
You know, you had that outburst of
Isaiah Fitzpatrick, and got another timeout, I believe. Sideline warning.
That was timeout there.
Yeah, he did give him a warning.
Oh, okay. So that was the third timeout for Anderson. So they're out of timeouts for the half here.
I'm just surprised that again they have an opportunity to run plays and they just keep checking the defense, I guess, and seeing how they're lining up and making these calls. Coach Smith doing a heck of a job of coaching here, saying, "All right, guys, now you settle down. You're watching the ball. None of that offside stuff." Really good. They have a really good coaching staff, Gary.
Yes, they do.
Catholic.
They really do.
You know, they have, you know, the way that he's able to get his players to calm down and just keep an eye on the ball. You know, it from that series right there, that just showed, okay, we're okay. You know, this isn't going to be something that plagues us for the rest of the night.
Well, a lot of that has to do with their defensive captains, too.
Coach Meehan's great UFOs coming up at halftime, Coach.
That's right.
Definitely.
That's right.
So Fitzpatrick is waiting for the direct snap out of the Wildcat. Takes the snap, back in the pocket, airs it out down the right side, and it is going to be tipped up and broken up.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in on that play.
That was a jump ball there.
Jump ball. 41, Eric Pierre-Louis was involved, actually, and again, Bennington.
I tell you, Caleb.
Oh, hang on. Roughing the passer.
Personal foul against Lexington Catholic, roughing the passer.
Wow.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
So more life for Anderson County here in this second quarter.
They're moving the ball down the field with short runs and penalties. I didn't see the roughing.
I'm going to take another look at it.
Yeah, I'd like to see another look at the roughing. We didn't see it.
We didn't catch it there, but it looked like a hit was coming after that.
I'll try another.
Was a running play.
Yeah, another just running play off tackle. Again, powering it up in there. Was that Fitzpatrick again? Oh, here's the roughing. Looks like a guy came in late with a little high on the quarterback. Probably. All right, let's go. 2 minutes and 21 seconds and counting. Still 22-0. Fitzpatrick getting a little adjustment there with Lips.
Stopped short of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, 43 leading the play up there again. You mentioned him, the big running fullback, Tyler Holland, doing a nice job of leading. Mr. Hall made the tackle.
He was just looking for a hole, and nothing came up for him.
Robert Hall Looks a lot like Pierce Hall, doesn't he?
Yeah, actually he does.
I think they are related.
And that's a timeout from Catholic now.
This has been a Gary, this has been a really strange quarter. It really has. Come on, you got to admit. That's a pretty strange quarter.
It is. Well, it all started, like you said, with that interception.
Yeah, it was so exciting. They were moving the ball down to score again. Lexington Catholic could have, tacked on 7 on the lead, or 8 even sometimes. And then the interception off a tip. And again, ever since then, it's been all Anderson County.
I don't think I've seen anyone hang on to the ball for an entire quarter before.
They could very likely do it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not far away.
Well, that's one way to make your opponent not score is you keep it the whole quarter. And they trailed 22-0 in the first quarter. Nobody has scored here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you got to give Anderson County some credit. Their game plan's working.
If you're Anderson County here, you want that score.
3rd down and 7. Direct snap to Fitzpatrick, rolling to the right. And he is going to be run out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him at.
Yeah, step back a couple yards from that, got knocked out of bounds.
Bovero got over there and ran him out.
Mention Bovero. How's Bovere doing? Bovere. Have you followed him any?
Well, he's when he quit playing in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's living in Cincinnati, I believe.
I thought he'd maybe get into coaching or something. He was one of the most impressive players I've seen.
Caught everything and touched his hands.
Everything.
4th down and 5. Minute 27 to go in the first half.
Anderson spreading it here.
Quarterback Fitzpatrick back in the pocket.
Screen.
Little screen, and it's tipped by one of the linemen. Got it.
And there's a flag that came late there.
Another flag that came late. It can't be. I don't even know what that would be. It was a screen pass. So, it didn't have to go past the line of scrimmage.
They're waving it off.
Yeah, the ball was tipped.
Yeah.
Tip ball.
Well, how about that? It was just about time. You know what, you guys? Anderson County kept the ball the whole second quarter, but think about it. In the first quarter, they lost the ball on 2 fumbles.
Right.
So maybe that was their game plan. Maybe the fumbles were what caused the touchdowns for Catholic.
And that's when they put Fitzpatrick in the game.
That's right. Then they put big Fitz in the game.
Goldman back in the pocket. Fake snap to Walker Hall, and he's going to be pulled down and sacked.
Smothered by the big man. Malachi Zeller. 205-pound junior. He looks more than 205 pounds to me.
Able to get around the assignment, and a nice tackle there. I'll tell you this, you got to think this defense and this offense both fresh now.
Yeah.
And right now I feel like Anderson's kind of playing that to their advantage.
Yeah. Oh, they absolutely are. Anderson County's playing a game of poker here, and they're basically winning. They got behind in the first quarter, but they're winning the hand now. So Goldman's having a little discussion. Looks like about pitching the ball or something. Boy, he's shown some real leadership, Gary.
He's a good quarterback coach.
I like this
Really
kid.
developed into a fine senior quarterback, senior leader for the team. Walker all in the backfield out of the pistol. Goldman with twins to the left, twins right at the 18-yard line. Back to pass. Going to flare it out to Walker Hall to the 20, 30, 35, and up ended at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, nice job, a nice play.
Robinson got him.
Mm-hmm. They were working on that play on the sideline when he was talking to the coach. You see where fake the pitch and then throw get your eyes downfield and then throw back to the running back on the flare pass.
Good tackle to
Goldman
stop that run.
Has some time.
Get outside.
Goes to the left, throws it, and there's going to be Busen to the 20. 10 out of bounds inside to the 6-yard line. Blake Busen.
That's a combination we've seen quite a bit. Watch this nice throw. Watch this rolls out, squares his shoulders, Points downfield to get his receiver moving downfield. A nice throw, Gary. Perfect throw.
Yeah, it's good camera work there, too.
Absolutely. This is another view, Aaron. Check this out. Watch his feet. Nice step. Here we go.
42-yard pickup. Give to Hall, and
man.
he's going to be hit. Nice play turned in by Ubel.
Ubel's really nice play. Here's another look at the pass. Watch how he rolls and sets his shoulders when he makes that throw. Just excellent.
Nice over-the-shoulder catch, too, by Blake.
And directing traffic with that throw. That was a superb play there.
Yeah, that was Busen. Nice
was
catch.
Blake Busen with a nice catch, like I said.
Yeah. 38 seconds. Lexington Catholic wants this one if they can. They've called, what, 2 timeouts? I think they have one timeout.
They got one left. Anderson County out of timeouts.
Coach, our UFOs at halftime, Unheralded Football overachievers.
We'll do the UFOs and talk a little bit about the game. Maybe, Aaron, you could give us an update on all the stats of this game at halftime.
Yep, once we get some updated stats, we'll go for it. Go for it there. I haven't seen everything update in a few minutes, but I'm sure we'll get some good stuff at halftime, and we'll go over that.
Kenny Bourne will. Gary, while we got a second, tell me about Scholastic Ball Report.
Ball Report on Sunday at noon. William Warfield, the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete, is Hensley, the great running back at Madison Central. Our Team of the Week, sponsored by Roberts Insurance, Boyle County Rebels, UK Sports Medicine, and highlights. Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon on CW. Going back in the pocket, a little screen, and it's Foster, and touchdown, Hunter Foster. What a setup, what a pass, easy touch, and Foster runs it in.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. We can take a look at that again. That was basically a middle screen or a slip screen probably more than anything. And had a couple linemen downfield getting a block, and just a nice throw, nice job of fooling the defense. Here we go. Watch this. We have a little slip screen. Allow the guy through. There's your lineman downfield. Nice job by the big lineman down there.
Great blocks, opening up a huge gap for him to go in.
So here's the extra point by DeGraff. Bennington will hold. Place him down. The kick is up, and it is perfect. 29-0. Catholic on top, 31 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Hey, welcome back. Are we on? Welcome back to the campus of Lexington Catholic High School. 29-0, Lexington Catholic just scored on a screen pass and about 10-yard line in, and we're ready for the kickoff.
DeGraff. What'd he do? Yo, I'm not sure what he did. He missed the ball. Did he miss it, Coach? What happened?
I missed that altogether.
Let's look at that again, William.
Is there a way we can get a look at that? This is like the Twilight Zone, this game. I have never seen anything like it. Insanity going on all over the place.
Okay, here it is again.
Yeah, he missed
He
the
hit
ball.
the side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That thing spun like a top off his foot to the side.
So Anderson will have it at the 40-yard line.
Oh.
Who was the guy that hosted Twilight Zone?
I don't know. Here's a close-up of the kicker, Rod Serling.
Yeah.
It was an onside kick is what it was.
And he had the no reaction.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick back in the pocket, throws incomplete to Highland. trying to give him some love. He'd been blocking the whole game.
Yeah, they give
Flag down.
Another penalty on this play.
25 seconds to go, first half, 29-0. 22 in the first half. In the first quarter, 7 points in the second for Catholic.
An eligible receiver downfield, that's the signal. Penalty decline. Second down and 10.
It's a good picture in the coach.
Oh, it's a wonderful picture. I mean, and a really good job of filming. The first film, we missed the kicker, so they go into a different camera view, and there it was. It was perfect.
I'll tell you, William Warfield, the king of stream. They don't call him that for nothing, don't do they?
That's right. The legend Gary Ball, but the legend doesn't like to get back on the controls back here, do you, Gary?
No, don't like to do that at all. I didn't like to do it at radio either, did I, Coach?
Oh, wow.
And Fitzpatrick knocked back a Cannon Mackley and company helped, and the flag down. Mundy helped out, but there's another flag with 18 seconds.
Yeah, a little late on the tackle. They carried him out of bounds and kept tackling, and maybe that's what they called. If that's the case, I mean, it's okay. I understand. You got a big blue sideline there. If you're still on the sideline and still trying to bring somebody down, then you got to stop that.
Catholic will kick off to Anderson County the second half, I believe. Isn't that right, Coach?
Yeah. Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. You can hit somebody inbounds and carry them out of bounds, but if you go too far, especially where you see the box, the coach's box, where it's all blue, you know when you're out of bounds.
Ubel and Chapman split out to the right.
Oh, a little different look here.
Fitzpatrick at the 28-yard line. He's back in the pocket being chased. Hall and Fitzpatrick cuts it back and hit at the 30 and knocked backwards. Good play. Who made that hit? That was a good play there. Duffy making that play.
Duffy, and we have a guy down, another guy down with the shoulder look there.
That's Overo.
Oh, they can't afford to lose him now.
I'll have some scores to go over at halftime with you guys, too, so we can stay up to date on everything that's going on around the state.
Sounds good, Aaron.
Fitzpatrick doesn't have any fear, does he? He lowers that shoulder and goes in there. It's 6 seconds to go now. We have another timeout.
That's the last one, too, by the way. We've had 6 timeouts called. Both teams call all 3 of their timeouts.
I don't understand the timeout. Oh, injury timeout. That's why it's an injury timeout.
Elliot Movero. How many Moveros are there on the team? A couple of them, right?
It seems like there's been one for a while. Trainer, the athletic trainer for Lexington Catholic, having a little walk with him off the field. How's your shoulder feel? Can you move it?
Where's a good number? 76, the year I graduated. You had to know that, didn't you, Coach?
That was exciting.
I was a bicentennial grad.
That's excellent.
And Fitzpatrick, this is probably the last play. Back in the pocket. Throws it down the left side deep, and it's going to be intercepted. Coming out of there with it, Clements. To the near side. Clements got the clear sailing. Gets a block. Down the near side, cuts it back. And he falls down and tripped on the turf monster.
Oh, no.
Got him at the 35.
The turf monster got him on his last cut.
And he was a little he's down. He's
down
getting
because
up.
he's mad.
He's embarrassed.
Yeah.
He's down. Pierre Louis over there is saying, come on, guys. How can this happen? Yeah, he just stepped in front of the receiver and made the interception. Clemens does a nice job of that. Reacting to the ball. Nice block there. Went to cut. Tripped and fell.
So that's the first half. And first half, we'll see Fitzpatrick again, and then we'll see that interception again. It's into the first half, and Lexington Catholic with 29-0 lead at halftime. We'll come back, and Coach Mike Meehan and Aaron Rose will give you the scores, and Mike Meehan will give you the UFO's Unheralded Football Overachiever. 29-0. Catholic on top of Anderson County here at halftime on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Will be the presentation of your 2021 homecoming court. Dance team, get ready. Your music's on in 5, 4, 3, 2. Give it up for our dance team. Way to go, ladies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this past week, our student body nominated and voted for 5 young men and 5 young ladies from each class to represent our community on tonight's homecoming court. The homecoming prince and princess for each class and the senior homecoming king and queen will be crowned at tomorrow night's homecoming dance. Please join us in congratulating the following students. First, from our freshman court, Lady Caroline Biting, escorted by Sir Danny Ayub. Lady Layton Martin and Lady Natalie Sauer, escorted by Sir Aidan Blair. Lady Isabel Skinner, escorted by Sir Ryan Harwood. Lady Ella Teal, escorted by Sir Bruno Montero. Our sophomore court, Lady Evelyn Dugan, escorted by Sir Connor Busen. Lady Ava Emmert, escorted by Sir Samuel Clements. Lady Emily Harper, escorted by Sir Charles Nichols. Lady Anna Megan, escorted by Sir Bennett Williams. Lady Isabel Romero, escorted by Sir Miller Williams. Our junior court, Lady Tatum Dunn, escorted by Sir Spencer Bennington. Lady Mary Martin Hampton, escorted by Sir Max DeGrasse. Lady Mia Mashni, escorted by Sir Houston Hall. Lady Lucy Nash, escorted by Sir Robert Hall. Lady Molly Thompson, escorted by Sir Jackson Witajewski. And now to the senior court. Lady Emily Adair, escorted by Sir Blake Busen. Lady Avery Alexander, escorted by Sir Cassius Clay. Lady Laura Bonahan, escorted by Sir Jacob Griffin. Lady Hannah Carlisle, escorted by Sir Samuel McReynolds. Lady Mary Walker Dunn, escorted by Sir David Reinhardt. Lexington Catholic fans, students, and alumni, a big congratulations to our 2021 homecoming corps. Give them all a huge round of applause.
Welcome back. Hold on.
You guys good?
Yeah, welcome back to campus of Lexington Catholic High School. We just had homecoming here. Score of the game 29-0 Lexington Catholic over Anderson County. Really weird second quarter. One of the weirdest second quarters in my 35 years of, well, heck, more than that. 35 years of coaching plus years of doing this. I've never seen a strange quarter like that before.
Twilight Zone.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. Rod Sterling up here doing the announcing in the booth probably, and it was quite interesting, I'll tell you. Well, first of all, let's do what we always do. Aaron, we're going to do our UFOs, our Unheralded Football Overachievers. What happens the week before the game, I contact the head coaches. And I asked them to give me the name and some information on somebody in their program who does a special job above and beyond and gets very little credit for what they do. The interesting thing is the coaches come up right away with answers who they want to have for UFOs. But when I talk to the UFOs sometimes, they're not too sure they want the credit. They like doing things below the radar. Let me put it that way. Well, Coach Nigel Smith for Lexington Catholic, his UFO is their trainer, their athletic trainer, Amanda Dunes. Now, remember, it's an athletic trainer, not a trainer. Don't make that mistake. They're very proud of the fact that they got that degree in athletic training, and I understand that completely. What a job they do. What a responsibility they have. Amanda joined this year, and she fit right in. Physical preparation, treatment, and recovery are important to the team during a football season. Amanda has been a plus for the program in helping the players get back on the field. Now, the athletic trainers have responsibilities. Number one, they have a responsibility, of course, when a player is injured, to get them through rehabs, to get them back on the field. But the other thing they do, they counsel with the players a lot on the right way to do that, and their diet and their exercise and their weightlifting and so on. Very impressed with Amanda and the job she's done for Lexington Catholic for the Knights this year. So congratulations to Amanda, who is the Amanda Dunes, who is the UFO, the Unheralded Football Achiever for Lexington Catholic. Now let's jump over to Anderson County, the Bearcats. When I contacted Coach about their UFO, Coach Palmer said, first of all, he thanked us. He said he is exactly what I asked for. He knew exactly what I needed. He has a young man who is a senior starter who was born with only half of his right arm. His right arm stops below the elbow. We've seen him play. We called his name, had a tremendously tough tackle during the second half of that game. He's been a very important player for them. He always gives 100%. His name is Evan Peters. He plays inside linebacker. He plays some running back. He has never used his arm as an excuse or lack of arm as an excuse, and his motivation to the team and the staff. He is a motivator to everybody that knows him. Because for one thing, as Coach Palmer said, he doesn't make excuses. He needs no sympathy. He is going to play hard. He's going to play tough. He's one heck of a tough human being. One of the finest UFOs we've had. Tough guy.
Well, yeah, he is one of the finest we've had. What about the kid from Bowling Green that was pronounced dead?
Yeah, struck by lightning when he was younger, wow. And then came back and is part of the Bowling Green football team years ago. So, Evan, congratulate you. It's a great thing that you do. It's a great thing that the way you play the game of football, and the great motivation you give others. So, thank you and congratulations, UFO.
Mike, I just want to say, Coach Meehan, I really appreciate you doing these UFOs because these are kids that don't normally get any notoriety, and you bring it to the light, or people you've had on interview. Those are great honors that you do. Unheralded Football Overachievers, and I'm going to turn it back to you.
Well, I appreciate that, Gary, and I'll tell you what, I like doing it, and I give it the credit to the coaches because when I mention this, they jump on it right away. That we've had booster presidents, we've had mothers that just cook food for the team. We've had managers, we've had custodians, we've had the videographers and so on. So I never know week to week what we're going to have, but I'm proud to do it, and I'm really proud of those people that become UFOs. All right, we're back to this game, and I'll start here in a few minutes. Aaron Rose, would you give us some? What do you have to?
I got some scores from around the state. We're still waiting on the stats to update for us for the second quarter. It got there partially, but once it does, we'll go over those as we go throughout the game. Let's go down to Pulaski County. Southwestern is up over Pulaski County 21-7 now. That's in the second quarter. At halftime, Ballard up over Scott County 10-7. So that's a tough one going on right now. In the second, probably at half now, Woodford County up over East Jessamine 27-7 as we go through that one. Let's see here. Let's go to Hopkinsville. There's a rival game going on there. Hopkinsville and Hopkins Central 7-0. That one was a later start due to the time zone difference. let's see here. We have a lot going on, guys. This is a crazy weekend. The Christian Academy of Louisville up over Western Hills 24-0. That's in the second quarter. Trinity over Eastern 49-7 at half. Whoa. Whitley County over South Laurel 36-13. That's in the second, so that's a gunfight over there. Somerset over Washington County 14-0. Right now, St. X over PRP 28-8. Locally, Oldham County and GRC at half. Oldham up over GRC 25-14. Let's see here what else we have going on. Okay. Of course, ads pop up as I'm looking through this, guys. Oh, gosh. And then Bryan Station, 14, Madison Central 7. That's at half as well.
Did we have an update on LCA and Danville?
LCA at half, 28-7 over Danville.
Wow, that 7-7 didn't last long, did it?
No, it didn't. It didn't. Johnson Central over Letcher Central. We were talking about Johnson Central a little bit earlier, 41-12. That's at the half. So, like you mentioned, they are playing for their coach.
You look at the RPIs right now, and the one team in the RPI is LCA, and in 4A, number 1 is Boyle, number 2 is Lexington Catholic. So Lexington Catholic have really improved their RPI rating with a win next week against Scott County.
Okay, now, Garrett, I've had several people recently ask me, what does RPI stand for?
Ratings Points Index.
All right, and that is done by the KHSAA?
Just a guess.
Well, that's pretty dang good. I don't know what it's like that coach we were just talking about.
Number 7 is Isaac Black.
Isaac Black.
We got a name on it.
We got a name for number 7, Isaac
All right,
Black.
mark it down, boys. Also, update again from the Woodford East Jessamine game. Woodford 33, East Jessamine 7. So that went to halftime. Franklin County over Central 28-6.
I mean, William knows. I even asked Anderson County folks who number 7 was, and they go, "We don't have a number 7." I said, "That's what the roster says." Thank you, William.
Update from from Danville, Boyle County up over Bourbon County 42-6 at the half.
All right, that's good enough right now. Let's talk a little bit about this game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I want to see what the time of possession was in the second quarter.
I would too.
I think it was like I think Anderson County had probably 23 hours, 27 minutes to Lexington Catholic's a minute and a half, but still the score is 29-0 in favor of Lexington Catholic.
We were just looking at some highlights here from the first half of action, and you had that scoring output at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
There for Lexington Catholic, and then just like you mentioned, Anderson County just takes possession and holds on to possession in the second quarter. If memory serves me correct, Coach, I think they had that out of the 12 minutes there. I'm pretty sure they had it for about 10, probably 10 and a half.
Oh, I believe it. And again, if you look at the first quarter, Anderson County gave the ball up on 2 crucial fumbles that led to touchdowns. So in the second quarter, Anderson County, the Bearcats didn't fumble the ball. They didn't turn it over except for the interception right at the end of the game, which didn't hurt them, obviously.
There's Mormon's nice run.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Mormon.
And finding those gaps, and there it is again. Finding those gaps, Lexington Catholic has been really good of in this first half of play.
Clement's nice return.
Yeah, this was a really nice job. People leading down the field.
Have blocks ahead of them most of that way. And now I'll go right into the touchdown throw right there.
To Jack Mundy.
Really good releases, Goldman. Nice job of little play action, little zip on the ball, grip and rip type throw. Nice job.
And we are ready to go with the second half of action. Gary Ball, take it away.
Thank you very much, Ann Rose and Coach Mike Meehan. Good job with those UFOs in halftime. Max DeGraff has it teed up. We hope it didn't kick it like it last time he kicked it. Kicked it on the side of his foot. DeGraff into this kick, and let's see if he puts it in the end zone. And he puts it deep, and it's going to be back of the end zone. I tell you, that's a leg we're used to seeing right there.
That was heck yeah. That was a good
Redemption kick.
That was I'm going to kill this ball. 29-0. So let's see what happens here in the start of the second half. Catholic only needs another score and extra point to have a running clock.
And I think they probably are just, again, mentioned, hey, look, guys, if they pull that shift, don't move. Just watch the ball work. We're good. We're fine. Let's play some defense.
And we do have Eli Castle in the quarterback to start this half, the thrower.
Right, and they spread the field.
He's a freshman. Castle back in the pocket. Throws it to the near side. It's caught to 25, and good tackle there. Good stop put in by number 2, Coach.
Gambrell.
Yeah,
Gambrell, 5'8", 136, sophomore.
Yeah.
Another young guy in there.
That was a nice throw there, too. He's got a good spiral on that throw.
McCowan there, 18, made the catch.
Interesting. Lexington Catholic didn't know what to expect. They came out with a different quarterback and spread the field.
You alluded to this earlier, Gary.
Yeah. Eli Castle would be the throwing quarterback in the second half. And he's in there in front of the big fullback. Highland is blocking for Castle and for Fitzpatrick. Snap goes rolling to the right, sets and throws. It's going to be Chapman, and he makes the catch at the 28-yard line.
Yeah,
Chapman.
Nice little play, a little quick out pattern. And
2 for 2, Coach.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Nice throw, nice catch. Kept the ball down so it couldn't be intercepted. A good quarterback knows how to make those throws to protect his receiver. And that's one thing that Goldman will do, actually, too.
Yeah, Castle, the only quarterback that really has any stats for Anderson County, does have 4 touchdown passes. 3rd down and 2, and
direct snap.
Fitzpatrick, and going to be hit, and that stop. Who made that hit? What truck came up and trucked him? Monday.
I don't know, but the ball came loose, but I don't think it was. Yeah, it must have been down. Take a look at this again. Yeah. We're having a little discussion about this because the ball did come loose, but he may have been out of bounds. I don't know.
Faulkner made the hit.
Yeah, watch this, Gary. See if we can follow the ball.
It was out.
Yeah, ball came out. That's a bad call. Should have been a fumble.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. It was, unless I lost track of the ball, unless it came out and hit the sideline before it went back in bounds. I don't know.
That's the only thing.
Coach, the athletic director, I forget, he's a coach too, but he's
Bergerman.
pointing at the field. He's like, get on the ball, get on the ball.
Kevin Bergerman. And they're going to go for it. 3rd down, and got about 3 yards. Castle back to pass, and it's going to be caught beyond the 1st down, and let's see what the
this guy over here said it was a catch.
And it is a catch.
Yeah, they're calling the 1st down on it. Let's take a look at it. We got this slow-mo here. Let's see. I think he had it. It looked like he had it for sure.
Chapman made the catch. Logan Chapman, 21, made the grab. And
here we go. We have another angle of it here.
1st and 10 Bearcats. Ball is the 31.
Yeah, I'd say you have it.
.950 to go in the 3rd quarter. And it's going to be Fitzpatrick. It's going to gain a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They're not afraid to go for it on whatever down, to tell you the truth. They just want to, if they can, control the clock and control the ball.
That slips back in there. Quarterback, it looks like, 22, wearing Jared Lorenzen's number. And Brandon Salzman is in the house, the basketball coach. Coach of the year in the 11th region. 9:14 to go in the 3rd quarter.
To shift that tight end up. Oh, what?
They got Eli Castle on the quarterback, and they brought in back in the game Lips, a running back, timeout called on the field.
Anderson County's bound and determined, I think, to use every timeout they have.
They're not afraid, are they?
So, any stats opened up now yet from the?
No, just still locked in on the second quarter, and nothing has moved. So, hopefully things will update. And I'm refreshing it on my end, so just make sure that we're not having any issues.
Want to call Kenny?
But I'll keep our score stream up as the games move along, and we'll touch those up too.
Here's an update. Quarterback Eli Castle was suspended in the first half. That's why he came in and started the second half.
Oh, okay.
All right. There's another shift. Lexington Catholic slides over one man.
Castle throws, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off a Mundy down to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jack Mundy on a Friday night.
Nice job.
Pick six.
That ball got away from the quarterback from Castle. It looked like it just slipped out of his hand and kind of floated for an easy interception. Watch the ball kind of float.
Mundy made him pay, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Made him pay. Had the receiver covered quite well anyway, so might have been better just to throw it out of bounds.
Extra point here by DeGraff. It'll be a running clock. 8:55 to go in the third quarter.
That was a good defensive play, actually. Jack Mundy's become a superstar here.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's going to Kentucky.
Yeah, absolutely. He just seems to do everything well.
He's going to be a preferred walk-on in Kentucky. I'm not sure he should be a full scholarship. He's that good.
I bet he earns one.
And DeGraff's kick is up, and it is perfect. 36-0. Catholic on top. 8:55 to go in the third quarter. Lexington Catholic, Jack Mundy with a pick six. And what was your yardage on that, Coach? The yardage on the pick six.
I don't know. I mean, I was looking at the defense.
Okay.
It's probably about 30 yards.
I was going to say about 30 or so.
Yeah, about 30 yards.
So we'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Almost said basketball.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
It's important.
Welcome back to Lexington Catholic High School. 36-0, Lexington Catholic ahead on a play right before we went to break. Nice job. Again, we are broadcasting from the Whitaker Bank mobile studios here on the campus.
This sucker will be wrapped pretty soon, we promise.
Yeah, it's a big white trailer now.
Yeah, it will be wrapped.
Yeah, really nice job. We're enjoying this. We have the three of us here around the table. Aaron Rose, Gary Ball, and me, Mike Meehan. Nice, beautiful big screen TV. And again, it's not all about luxury, people. With this COVID stuff going on.
That's right.
We are basically not in that press box. It's a crowded press box. With us not there, it does leave a little bit of more room up there for them, for the statisticians and so on. Kenny Bourne and the stats, they do such a good job. So, but we're here in the studio.
William. Okay. 7:35 in the third. And waiting for the snap. Comes a Fitzpatrick. Rolls left. Van Cannon. Mackley got him and pulled him down.
Right
that young man's been all over the field tonight.
He really has been. Lots of tackles for sure. Again, though, playing that linebacker position allows him to be able to really get to the ball quickly too. Bennington again, also involved.
Helped
Seems
out.
like those two work together or something.
They have karma working, don't they?
They do. They really do. All over the play. Pretty loaded. Again, when they come up with that tight formation, there's 11 people near the football.
6:42, clock running. Running clock, 36-0. Lexington Catholic over Anderson County. Eli Castle in the backfield. Castle back and throws it downfield. Intercepted by Clements. Clements back to the 15, and he's going to be knocked down to the 13-yard line.
Knocked down at the 13-yard line by a big number 43, Tyler Highland. The big 255-pound senior made the hit. You know, there's a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers by Anderson County, giving Lexington Catholic the opportunities to score here. Turn it around. You talk about switching sides of the field like that, just immediately.
Gentlemen, I have a quick score update for you. Frederick Douglass up over Montgomery County, 41-0 in the fourth quarter.
What about Madison Central and Bryan Station?
Bryan Station up over Madison Central, 14-7 at the half. I haven't gotten anything since then.
That's a good battle. Bryan Station's loaded. I think they've only lost one game this year.
I think William next week. We're going to be right here for Scott County. Is that right?
Scott County here next week?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a good one. Scott County, Lexington Catholic next
They were
week.
giving battle. There was 10-7 at halftime. Quarterback Goldman, and he is going to run it down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he's probably real close. What are they all excited about?
I don't know. But Goldman didn't want to get, for some reason, kind of stopped, did he?
Yeah. He wants to run a sneak or something here.
Or give it to 79.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. He gave it the big number, 79.
Touchdown.
And that's Quentin Duffy. And he got the touchdown. That's why he went down to the 1-yard line, guys.
Yeah, that's why he went down. He didn't go in on purpose. I swear he didn't. He wanted the big man to get it.
And he got it indeed.
Watch this. Watch the power. Oh, man. The Incredible Hulk going through there.
Refrigerator.
Yeah.
Perry.
He just tucked it and went.
The bad guy character in those comics is Abomination. He looked like Abomination going in there.
And we got a new
tribute to my 3-year-old grandson.
Kevin Navarez is going to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So lead now is 43-0. Running clock here at Lexington Catholic, guys. Let's take it to a break.
Go Kern here and Patrick.
To stand up
for what you believe in, for yourself and each other.
At WKYT, we stand for you.
Your voice,
the truth,
the facts.
When the pandemic hit, you had to lay off staff.
Because what matters to you matters to us.
And when it comes to your safety, being prepared and informed.
If it's happening now,
it's happening here.
In Lexington.
In every breaking story, every severe weather event. Prepare now for damaging winds.
We will always
stand for you. I wanted to get back on the basketball court. I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics.
Here's a DeGraff kick, and it's actually going to be taken in by Chapman at the 10, 15, 20, and stopped right there at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, pretty nice hit there.
Mooring got him.
Yeah, Mooring got him. And, again, now they have not had any luck throwing the football here. They've had 2 interceptions. Actually, 3 interceptions, counting the one right before the halftime. So they may have to go back to their power running scheme with Fitzpatrick doing most of the work.
Have a final for you from Lafayette. Paul Lawrence Dunbar, 34, Lafayette, 14.
Good for Dunbar again, like Coach
That
Johnson
guarantees
said.
them a winning season.
Yeah, and Coach Johnson said, "Look, he said I like my team. I think they're getting better and better."
5-4 now. It's going to be Lips, and he takes it to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, not many movement at all. The Catholic defense really shut that one down. Really nice job in there, especially number 74, Wyatt Miniard.
Tate's Creek up over Henry Clay 20-13. That's in the fourth.
Joe Schlarman in there again on defense, Gary.
He's done a nice job on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he has.
Good opportunity for some of these players to, who play both sides to really just kind of keep working on the skills. I mean, this is a good opportunity for them.
Snap Fitzpatrick.
Cannon
Mackley got him again.
Okay, look. Okay, that was a good tackle. But it was a great job of fighting off the blocks. He had a double team, looked like a double team in there. Powered through both blocks and slid off to make the tackle. That's a skilled player right there. That's not just all, strength and power. I really like the way he fits in with this defensive line. They just do a really good job, all of them.
Good pursuit of the ball carrier, and it helped Cameron Mackley's case because there was a fumble on the snap.
Yeah.
But he stayed right with it.
Rolling to the right, and Fitzpatrick. And Cannon Mackley got him again in the backfield.
Met him.
Yeah, they turned him back inside, and the ball carrier said, "Okay, I'm going to turn back inside here, see if I can make something out of it." And he was met.
Cannon Mackley playing like a junior or senior now.
Yeah.
What year is he?
Sophomore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's bad when you turn back inside to try to get extra yardage and you run into him.
You're met it by the right defensive end, not the left.
The right one is chasing you down the line of scrimmage and makes a big tackle.
So back to punt the ball again. Robinson to Clements. Back to receive, and Clements takes it 35. Hands off the left side to Busen. Busen down the left side. He's got running room, and he's got touchdown. Blake Busen. Handoff from Clements.
How many touchdowns does Busen have this year?
This year, I don't know, but today I think that puts number 3, I believe. Number 3 on for today. What a handoff that was. Yeah, they saw the open field and they took it.
Yeah, they ran in reverse, and a lot of times they fake that reverse, but this time they did go ahead and hand it off. Nice blocking down the field too. So, yeah, that's watch this punt return. Okay, they're gonna fake the reverse. And hand that off on the reverse coming back, and then it's just a matter of getting the final 2 blocks, and that's all it takes.
Nicely done.
Blake Busen's got 7 touchdowns now this year.
Thank you, Gary. He's pretty amazing. I can't say enough for this. Even the special teams, the blocking by the punt return team.
And Navarro's kick is up, and it is good. 50-0. Catholic on top, and they lead Anderson County. We'll be back to the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Same apples, same phone, same coffee, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
We're back on.
kick through the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Guys, I got a quick score update for you in the Battle of Somerset here. It's Southwestern 35, Pulaski County 14.
You get this? Never mind.
So with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter on the running clock, Lexington Catholic leading Anderson County 50-0.
All right, 50-0, and again, Anderson County just overmatched here. We realize they've had some problems, some injuries, and so on. But again, Lexington Catholic opening up with some tremendous defensive play here in the third quarter.
Sir, your play-by-play, Coach.
A little play-by. No, that's okay. You go.
Okay, well,
you're the man with the play-by-play.
That's Fitzpatrick. He's going to go about 3 yards. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Third quarter comes to a close, and
I don't think so.
Catholic
There's a flag, Gary.
In the third quarter, Catholic leads 50-0 over Anderson County. We're back with the final quarter here on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
At Atkinson Sims & Kermode, we're here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
So they moved the ball back to 11. The fourth quarter is going to start with a 15-yard penalty against Anderson County.
Yeah, a little personal foul right there at the end. Actually, there was 3 seconds left, but the officials just ignored it and just marked it in the fourth quarter. They could have stopped it and marked it there in the third.
8 tackles by Cannon Mackley. Coach, it seems like more than that.
Yeah, it seems like a lot more than that. But, again, he's just been everywhere on defense. He's had some help. There's some really good play by Bennington, by several different people.
Padoshi's in there now. And
he's just playing man-to-man now. They're just going to go play to man. They're going to match up against these receivers and dare them to throw it.
The all-name team, Montana Cox, is in there.
Yeah, Montana. Yeah, we got to look at these numbers. And
Eli Castle ended back in a quarterback.
Yeah, if we see any subs, especially on Lexington Catholic side.
Castle throws and out, and it's going to be incomplete. But the clock wants to continue to run. It's 50-0, and they got the running clock. So this fourth quarter will be pretty quick, guys.
It should be pretty quick. Looks like the secondary is pretty much the same other than Montana. 52, Patrick Davis at linebacker. 44 on the other side.
Basically the JV team in there.
Isaac Smith on the other side over there. Yeah, a couple juniors.
Third and 19.
Hey guys, I got a score update here from Louisville Ballard up over Scott County, 23-13. That's in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's not over yet.
Nope.
Third and 19.
Waiting for the snap, and Fitzpatrick gets it, rolls to the left, hit, and there's Cannon Mackley again.
Ball came loose.
Came loose.
Yeah.
Walk us through a spin that the defense did here. Watch us see a spin.
Yeah, a little spin.
By Montana Cox.
And Montana Cox actually got caught a little bit inside, but he did his job. Watch, he has to stay outside. That's his job, is to force the runner inside, and he sure did that. Fumble, but they recovered it themselves.
Robinson set the punt.
See if they put any pressure on the punter here. A little low snap, but pretty good. Got it off.
There's Blake Busen at the 40, 30, 25, spins down to the 20-yard line, still on his feet, and going to be knocked down there.
Nice spin move. Nice spin move by Busen.
It was. I saw number 15 for Anderson County. I don't have him on here unless it's Cole Herod. I'm not sure. I have 2 16s.
We got 7 is Isaac Black. We got his number straightened out.
Right. Yeah, he's in there.
At linebacker. Here's a backup quarterback for Catholic, Justin Wurtzler. Gives up the gut to Morin, and he takes it down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, pretty nice job of just diving up in there, trying to hit up in there quick with Malachi Zeller, the big defensive tackle in there, making the tackle.
Max Morin, a 5'6", 140-pound sophomore.
Yeah, but he runs really hard. He stays low, keeps his legs moving. Get him in the weight room, build him up a little bit, give him some muscle, some strength. He'll be fine.
Justice Wurtzler. Wurtzler sends a man in motion, fakes it to grab.
Oh, nice
kicks
fake.
it down to the 10, and it's going to be tackled right there by McCowan.
Nice fake in there on the run. Watch the fake. Really good job. Fakes the jet sweep. Oh, puts it in the hands and pulls it out. Look at the block downfield. Super job blocking downfield, especially by Quentin Duffy. We use his name a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Quentin Duffy does a lot on this football team.
Wurtzler, a freshman. He's going to be a good quarterback at Catholic.
He is. Look at his footwork.
Oh! Takes a pitch. There's a penalty down. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown.
Right.
Max Morin. There's a flag down.
Yeah, they're gonna call the often used this year crackback block. When you block back toward the play like this, watch the block, bam, like that. Often they don't like to call it because it's a part of football. But when you bring that guy back inside and clean the clock like that, they might even call.
My day that was a good block.
Oh, it's a good block.
Right.
It's always been a good block, and it wasn't a vicious block. You did knock him down, but it wasn't vicious.
Moves it all the way back to the 28-yard line.
I mean, what do you coach there? What do you coach? A basketball screen? Is that what you do? Just try to screen him out of the way?
I don't know.
Are you supposed to olay him? I mean, you got to block him.
Yeah, you got to block him.
Right.
It's funny, the corner, when the corner sees that guy coming back for that block, he needs to call that block, too, to alert the end.
Right.
Watson getting there to the top. There's DeGraff in motion. And
got a whistle.
Wurtzler, and that's going to be a flag. Got a lot of new players in there, guys.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense.
It's going to be a false start.
Cameraman's forgetting to show the white hat on the penalties.
7 minutes, 15 seconds to play. Catholic up top, 50-0. Next Friday, we'll be right back here at Catholic for the game with Scott County and the Knights. That'll be a good one.
That will be a great one.
Guys, Coach Palmer's still coaching his rear off over there, guys. He's behind 50-0, 7 minutes to go, and look at him coaching.
He's a good coach. Wurtzler fakes it, and he's hit it to 30 and then drives down to the 28-yard line. He was hit by Meacham, the linebacker.
Yeah, Meacham, nice job of locking him up. Nice high tackle, wrapped him up. Boom. Got to get that shoulder down. Don't take those licks. Do a little spin on him if you have to. Especially as a quarterback, you don't want to have to deal with that too often.
6:20 and counting for this ball game.
We opened up the door of our mobile studios here at halftime, Gary, and there was a limousine parked right out front.
I thought I was here for you, Coach, because of UFOs. You're the Unheralded football overachiever.
Yeah.
Wurtzler Passes incomplete.
If it's for me, it's probably one of those wagons with straight jackets in it. Probably.
No.
So we got some updated stats so far. One of the stats that's really sitting hard with me here is the number of penalties. 10 penalties for 92 yards with Lexington Catholic, and that was they got them early with all the movement. So that's something they'll probably go back and work on heading into next week.
3rd and long.
Yeah, no coach likes that late in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Wirtzler pitches now to Mooring. Right side. He breaks a tackle at the 20-yard line and knocked backwards. And there to get him was Evan Peters, number 8.
Yep. And Huntley Clinton had a hand in that, too. Grabbed a hold of his legs.
5 minutes to go, and it's continued to run.
And so another updated stat, turnovers, Anderson County with 4, Lexington Catholic with 1. Those early turnovers,
yep. That's right.
Like we talked about earlier.
Turned the tide, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wirtzler waiting for the snap, back in the pocket, looks downfield, throws it, and it's going to be... DeGraff had it and dropped it.
He had it and dropped it, but actually a pretty good defensive play, Gary, by Josiah Wilson. The senior jumped, watch him reach in there and knock that ball out. Yeah, nice job by Josiah Wilson. Actually,
great play.
Yeah, kept that arm moving, pushed that arm between the player and the ball, and knocked it out.
Great play.
So it's first down for Anderson here, right? Wasn't that 4th down?
It is, yes.
Charlie Lush, number 70, has come in at defensive end. Got a lot of new players in there, Coach.
Yep. Yeah, 71.
66, 67, Catholic.
Yeah, 66 is Braden Durham. 67, Ryder Pergram.
Isaac Smith in there at linebacker. Trying to get some of the kids.
Yeah, I see Isaac 44, yeah.
Low snap, and
I
thought he was met.
Yep. Chasing, knocked down, and
big number 7. Oh, that's Charlie Lush in there, 6'3". He's a big, tall string bean guy, 6'3", 185, sophomore. Way to go, Charlie.
Catholic's got some really good-looking sophomores.
Yes, they do. Little fumble of the ball. Nice job of getting in there.
Lips, I believe, was shaken up.
Yep.
That's the only reason to stop the clock is for the player injured guys. Let's talk about Scott County and Catholic next Friday night.
Well, that'll be interesting. Scott County, of course, they're getting a taste of something that resembles Scott County in this game with the close splits by the offensive line and the wing T look with a lot of fakes, quarterbacks that really handle the ball well. Defensively, I think Monty McIntyre is still the defensive coordinator over there. Super job he does. Has done it for years. Hopefully, if they have the same offensive line coach, super job by him. I just think Scott County with Jim McKee, they have a program that's they're not going to be. They're stubborn. They're not going to change from what they do and what they do extremely well. Again, being 3A now, there's a heck of a difference in that in 4A. They have or 6A, excuse me, 4A and 5A instead of 6A. They have an opportunity to go further probably if they can get by Frederick Douglass and a couple of those teams.
Don't forget Woodford County.
Woodford County probably will not lose until they have to play one of those two guys.
Yeah, the RPI, the number one in the RPI, so they have home field all the way through.
And Western Kentucky, in that division, we have probably Owensboro, correct, in that division. And what about Northern Kentucky, Gary?
5A, you got Covcath is.
They're down a little bit, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but them and Cooper are the top teams up there.
Pretty good.
In 4A, you got Highlands. And then you got Beechwood in AA, LCA in AA. I think they're headed for the collision course.
I think they are, too. I think it's going to come down to those two teams.
I still can't believe LCA lost to them in the finals last year. I didn't do the state finals last year, but I thought LCA had the edge in that game. Yep.
Got an update for you from East Jessamine, Woodford County, 40, East Jessamine, 7.
Yeah. Woodford County is just going to breeze probably until they have to meet Frederick Douglass probably, I would think. But they're good. Woodford County's good. They've got a really good coaching staff and a pretty darn good offensive and defensive line, too, which helps them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive line led by Skunk, right?
That's right. He smells them out.
Dunbar beat Lafayette 34-14.
Twins out to the left side. Fire over there in the Scott and to the 28-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by number 27 for Lexington Catholic. That seems to be Chris Kim.
Kirk Cummings was the receiver. Yeah, we got that.
I beat you to it, William.
Delmar's won, what, 3 in a row, 4 in a row?
Yeah, I think so. And again, like I said, Coach Johnson's hoping for a district championship this year.
Castle, and it's going to be caught by Cummings.
Yeah, just throwing that little quick hitch out there. The defenders are playing off a little bit, and they're just throwing the hitch out there. They're trying to get something going in their pass game. See, I like this. You're behind 50-0. Instead of just going and running the clock, running the ball, he's working on some things. Coach is working on some things his team needs to work on.
6'1", Cummings is 6'1" receiver. Eli Castle back in the pocket, pump fakes, and he's going to be hit and dropped by Lexington Catholic, and getting there to get him, Coach, was 74.
Yeah.
That's Wyatt Minyard.
Wyatt Minyard, 197-pound junior, and he just was all over that.
Madison Central is trailing Bryan Station 57 with 6:34.
So that one's remained the same since half, yeah.
That was going to be a good game. Both of those teams are pretty good this year.
That's anybody's
really
game.
good. 7-1 coming in, both of them.
Yeah, 7-1.
4 and 7 in the state in 6A.
So, of course, Madison Central, Mike Holcomb comes in there, one of the better coaches in the state. Quite a character. Very, very, very good offensive mind. I just think, LCA, Bryan Station, some of these teams that have reasonably new coaches are just doing a really good job,
Lexington Christian up over Danville 56-7 in the fourth.
Lexington Christian's state champion, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're the real deal.
I don't know who's going to beat them in that class. Everybody says Beechwood, not this year.
Slip screen.
Robinson at the 40. Robinson down up to the 50, down to the 45-yard line.
Nice job, a nice play, a little slip screen on the inside. Nice job of running after the catch. Got some good yak.
Minute 45 to go in the game.
Yep.
That's one of the best plays tonight from Anderson County from scrimmage.
It was. Montana Cox made that play. Got the last lick on him. Spread the field again. We haven't seen much of this game.
Eli Castle looks left, throws it right side. It's intercepted, picked off by Montana Cox. Montana Cox in midfield, and he is going to be tripped up at the 42-yard line.
Went to the wheel once too often, and Montana Cox did a nice job of jumping on that. Obviously, number 1 defensive backs, number 2 defensive backs, it doesn't make any difference. One thing about Lexington Catholic defensive backs, they get to the ball, Gary.
We got us a game in Louisville. Ballard 23, Scott 21, Scott County 21. So we got a game out there, boys.
Yeah, that'll be.
Tell you what, we'll take after the game. Only 42 seconds. We'll talk and take a break. We'll come back, try to get some finals on the score.
Yeah, definitely.
Sarah beat Phelps 41-8.
Sarah over Phelps 41-8. So Sarah bounced back.
Yeah, they needed to bounce back, Gary.
Well, they're 7-2. That's not too bad. Wurtzer takes a knee. That's going to do it. 21 seconds, and Catholic's going to win it 50-0 over Anderson County, Coach.
It's just an absolute from the beginning. I think the second quarter was an anomaly. Lexington Catholic made a lot of errors, and Anderson County just drove the ball and took up the whole quarter. Right there at the end was an interception, which got things started in the second half. So.
And Aaron, we'll come back and you can give us those final scores you got or some scores you got. 50-0, Catholic wins it over Anderson County. We'll come back after this and give us some scores and wrap it up here at Lexington Catholic. This is the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. We'll be back.
At Atkinson Sims Commode, helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose.
We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief. Take the first step and dial 859-CALL-ASK or visit ask-law.com to schedule a free consultation.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more.
All right, we are back at the Whitaker Bank mobile broadcast studio here on prepspin.com for the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week. And your final tonight, Lexington Catholic 50, Anderson County 0. Just a couple of stats as we go throughout the evening. Total offense tonight for Lexington Catholic, 276 yards. For Anderson County, 105. I want to say I don't see the time of possession on here anywhere, but I would love to know that number. I would honestly love to know.
It's got to be up there at the top. It's got to be on here, right up in the gray area. Naked time of possession.
I don't know if I'm seeing it.
Well, just go on.
Yeah, nonetheless. Total number of first downs tonight, 11 for Lexington Catholic, 10 for Anderson, 5 turnovers to 1 in that department. Jack Goman, 171 yards tonight, 2 touchdowns with a long of 55. And then on top of that, we got Walker Hall with a long of 36 yards. He had a TD, as did Max Mooring. And then on top of that, guys, I mean, special teams was one of the keys for Lexington Catholic here this evening.
Well, it's a final score. Catholic wins it 50-0 over Anderson County. Want to thank our teammates tonight: William Warfield, the King of Stream; Mike Meehan, the coach; and Aaron Rose. This is Gary Ball from Lexington Catholic. 50-0. Join us next week. Lexington Catholic and Scott County. So long from the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week. "11-yard TD run. Hall has one. Now Mooring has one. Give to Mooring. He runs to the 5 and touchdown Mooring. 11-yard TD run. Hall has one. Now Mooring has one. Back to him. Robinson punts it away. And taken by Clements to the midfield. Clements to the 40, 30, coming down the far sideline to the 15-yard line. Finally shoved out of bounds there at the 15.
Number 7 is
going passes to Mundy and touchdown.
Yeah, number 7 is
Going passes to Mundy and touchdown.
Yeah, nice. Number 7 for Anderson County stepped to the left, and when he did, he threw the ball right behind him.
And they got to 2 to Mundy. Bennington.
Number 7 for Anderson County stepped to the left, and when he did, he threw the ball right behind him.
And they got to 2 to Mundy. Bennington. Rolling to the right. Fitzpatrick. And he's hemmed in, breaks a tackle, but hit hard and knocked down. Nice snap. Just got the punt off. And it comes back.
Good block there by Mooring.
Pitch now to Mooring. Mooring around the right side, and he's going to be, he breaks a tackle, but he's going to go down. And I'll tell you, who had him in the backfield?
Number
there?
7 again. I don't have another kid. Special player.
Goldman passes and caught, and down the, that is going to be, get to Walker Hall into the line to 5, cuts it and up in it at the 5. Get to Walker Hall into the line to 5, cuts it and up in it at the 5. Give now to right side, and Hunter Foster dropped to the 10. Fakes inside, rolling left, roll out option, throws it, and it's a high pass, and it's picked off in the end zone, brought out to the 3-yard line. Fakes inside, rolling left, roll out option, throws it, and it's a high pass, and it's picked off in the end zone, brought out to the 3-yard line. Handoff, and that's a direct snap and running hard. I believe that's a Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, really nice job coming up here with the hit. One of the secondary.
Throws to the left, got a little bit, and he is upended. Nice play by Clements, who takes a snap, back in the pocket, airs it out down the right side, and it is going to be tipped up and broken up.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in on that play.
That was a jump ball there.
Jump ball. 41, Eric Pierre-Louis was involved, actually, and again, Bennington.
I tell you, Caleb.
Oh, hang on. Roughing the passer.
Personal foul against Lexington Catholic, roughing the passer.
Wow.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
So more life for Anderson County here in this second quarter.
They're moving the ball down.
Fakes now to Walker Hall, and he's going to be pulled down and sacked. Back to pass. Going to flare it out to Walker Hall up to the 20, 30, 35, and up ended at the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Goldman
stop that run.
Has some time.
Get outside.
Goes to the left, throws it, and there's going to be Busen to the 20. 10 out of bounds. Goldman
stop that run.
Has some time.
Get outside.
Goes to the left, throws it, and there's going to be Busen to the 20. 10 out of bounds. Ball forward Sunday at noon on CW. Going back in the pocket, a little screen, and it's Foster, and touchdown, Hunter Foster. What a setup. What a pass. Easy touch, and Foster runs it in.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. We can take a look at that again. That was basically a middle screen or a slip screen. 9-0, Lexington Catholic just scored on a screen pass and about 10-yard line in, and we're ready for the kickoff.
DeGraff.
Oh, my God. That's a live ball.
What'd he do? Yeah, I'm not sure what he did. He missed the ball. Did he miss it, Coach? What happened?
We didn't see
that
it
altogether.
Let's look at the 8-yard line. He's back in the pocket, being chased. Hall and Fitzpatrick cuts it back and hit at the 30 and knocked backwards. Good play. Who made that hit? That was a good play there. Duffy making that play.
Duffy, and we have a guy down, another guy.
This is probably the last play. Back in the pocket. Throws it down the left side deep, and it's going to be intercepted. Coming out of there with it, Clements. To the near side. Clements got the clear sailing. Gets a block. Down the near side. Cuts it back. And he falls down and tripped on the turf monster.
Oh, no.
Got him at the 35.
The turf monster got him on his last cut.
And he...
This is probably the last play. Back in the pocket. Throws it down the left side deep. And it's going to be intercepted. Coming out of there with it, Clements. To the near side. Clements got the clear sailing. Gets a block. Down the near side. Cuts it back. And he falls down and tripped on the turf monster.
Oh, no.
Got him at the 35.
The turf monster got him on his last cut.
And he was...
3rd down and 2. And
direct snap.
Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be hit. And that stop. Who made that hit? Got about 3 yards. Castle. Back to pass, and it's going to be caught up beyond the first down, and let's see what they got, about 3 yards. Castle. Back to pass, and it's going to be caught up beyond the first down, and let's see what the
man.
Castle throws, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off of Mundy down to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Jack Mundy on a Friday night.
Nice job.
Rolls left, and Cannon Mackley got him and pulled him down.
Right
that young
there.
man's been all over the field tonight.
He really has been. Lots and lots of tackles.
Castle back and throws it downfield. Intercepted by Clements. Clements back to the 15, and he's going to be knocked down to the 13-yard line.
Knocked down at the 13-yard line.
Castle back and throws it downfield. Intercepted by Clements. Clements back to the 15, and he's going to be knocked down to the 13-yard line.
Knocked down at the 13-yard line. He wants to run a sneak or something here.
Or give it to 79.
Yep.
Yeah, that said he gave it the big number, 79.
Touchdown.
And that's Quentin Duffy. And he got the touchdown. That's why he went down to the 1-yard line, guys.
Yeah, that's why he went down. He wants to run a sneak or something here.
Or give it to 79.
Yep.
Yeah, that said he gave it the big number, 79.
Touchdown.
And that's Quentin Duffy. And he got the touchdown. That's why he went down to the 1-yard line, guys.
Yeah, that's why he went down.
Again, Robinson to Clements. Back to receive, and Clements takes it 35. Hands off the left side to Busen. Busen down the left side. He's got running room, and he's got touchdown. Blake Busen. Handoff from Clements.
How many touchdowns does Busen have this year?
This year, I don't know, but today I think that puts number 3, I believe. Number 3 on for today. What a handoff that was. Yeah. They saw the open field and they took
ready for the snap, and Fitzpatrick gets it, rolls to the left, and there's Cannon Mackley again.
Balls.
Ready for the snap, and Fitzpatrick gets it, rolls to the left, and there's Cannon Mackley again.
Balls.
Justice Wurtzler. Wurtzler sends a man in motion, fakes it to grab.
Oh, nice
kicks
fake.
down to the 10, and he's going to be tackled right there. He's going to be a good quarterback at Catholic.
He is. Look at his footwork.
Oh!
Takes a pitch. There's a penalty down. Gets in the end zone. He's going to be a good quarterback at Catholic.
He is. Look at his footwork.
Oh!
Takes a pitch. There's a penalty down. Gets in the end zone. Wurtzler fakes it, and he's hit it to 30, and then drives down to the 28-yard line. He was hit by Meacham, the linebacker.
Yeah.
Wurtzler waiting for the snap, back in the pocket, looks downfield, throws it, and it's going to be DeGraff had it. Wurtzler waiting for the snap, back in the pocket, looks downfield, throws it, and it's going to be DeGraff had it. Trying to get some of the kids.
Yeah, I see Isaac 44, yeah.
Low snap, and
Lips,
I thought he was met.
Yeah, chasing, knocked down, and
big number 7-0.
Trying to get some of the kids.
Yeah, I see Isaac 44, yeah.
Low snap, and
Lips,
I thought he was met. Yeah,
chasing, knocked down, and
big number 7-0.
I don't know who's going to beat them in that class. Everybody says Beechwood, not this year.
Slip screen.
Robinson at the 40. Robinson down up to the 50, down to the 45-yard line.
Nice job, a nice play, a little slip screen.
Eli Castle looks left, throws it right side. It's intercepted, picked off by Montana Cox. Montana Cox in midfield, and he is going to be tripped up at the 42-yard line.
Went to the wheel once too often, and Montana Cox did a nice job of jumping on that. Obviously, number 1 defense.